The primacy of the element of justice that lies at the very heart of resolving the Bangsamoro question with finality. The resolve of these present generations to correct the injustices of history and see to it that these injustices to generations. It is now or never. To our Filipino brethren, your Bangsamoro brethren, ask of you not to take us as your model for as living example of that collective determination of a people to change the archaic status quo in our collective and representative of our diversities as nations in a nation, but a political union that enshrines and upholds freedom, justice, self-determination, democracy, equality, and dignity for all the nations in the Philippines.
Thank you very much, Professor Commissioner. Now, we will now hear our...
So that you will know where we are coming from. We are for peace, just law, and Bangsamoro basic law to be fair, just, acceptable, feasible, and more certain provisions. It is because we want to clarify any and all ambiguities, as this law will affect not only the areas that will be under the Bangsamoro, but the entire Mindanao and the Philippines as well. If you ask me if the BBL will pass, my answer is yes, because there are the numbers to pass it. If you ask me when the law will pass, I would probably say by the first quarter or the second quarter of 2015, or even a bit earlier, as both houses has prioritized and fast-track its passage. But to me, the more important thing is not the passage of the law or when the law will be passed. The more important thing is what kind of law will we pass. Eventually, we need to pass a law that can stand legal scrutiny and not end up like the failed MOA ID that was declared contrary to law and contrary to the Constitution by the Supreme Court. I reiterate, we are for peace, just law, and lasting peace. We are not anti-peace. Unfortunately, I have been called a peace spoiler, a doomsayer, and know-it-all, but I will tell you that I am not. We came here to listen to you.